Hey, we're Jeni and Rich, and our stowaway is Twitchell the Marina Cat. We've been documenting the refit of our 1977 Tayana 37 Ramble on for the past several years. I don't think there's a single part of this boat that we haven't repaired, replaced, or improved in some way. We're proud to say we've done 99.9% of the work ourselves. We've gained a lot of knowledge and experience in the process, and we're happy to pass that wisdom on.
All right, welcome back to day two haul out. Today we are going to get the prop shaft out and see what needs to be done for that. I had that short coupler made after I put the bait in. Now I just I want to get a one piece. So get that out, get the bait prop, and then spend the rest of the day cutting out through holes and transducer. I got to get that nasty transducer out on the starboard side. So that's the plan, man. Down in the engine room. Okay, so here's the stuffing box. I got to pull the stuffing box out to get the shaft out, and then that's the shaft coupling and the shaft coupling extension that I got to pull off also. So here's that stuffing box. I repacked it in the water a few years ago. I got to pull all this out, and I think, if memory serves me, we used 7 rolls, 1/4 inch. Or 7 wraps around the shaft. If you ever got to do a stuffing box job, get one of these good ones. I don't know who makes this. I got it at the chandlery, but this is a good puller. It's got replaceable heads, replaceable picks. It works. It's flexible. It's like corking a wine bottle. They just pop right out. There's been some questions about this graphite material that I used the last time, and there's a lot of chitter chatter online about it. I was talking to a professional, works in the marine construction industry, and they have tugs and barges and all kinds of stuff, building docks and whatnot, and he says they use them on all their work boats. They use this GFO stuff, so, properly bonded, it's specific to your system, I think, for the most part. But he says they been using them for 20 years, this GFO stuff. Never had a problem. So that's seven layers. And yep, I'm down to the bottom, so that's it for that. All right, here's the cutlass bearing, and look up inside there. Doesn't look too bad. I'll take a closer look at it. I would like to change it. It looks nice and greasy. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad. I never really had a problem with engine alignment or anything, so we'll see. I probably should change it anyway. So this is that whole menagerie I had set up for the extension to make the beta transmission work. It's about 49.5 all the way length overall. Right here is this is the stuffing box. So, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. This is the cutlass bearing end. So pretty polished up, not too bad. Not sure about this right at the edge. This is the leading edge of the stuffing box. So this is that dead space where water comes in through here. Doesn't feel like there's too much of a difference, but I bet you if you ran a micrometer over it or something, a machinist would probably tell you it needs some work. I'm going to try and get this thing down to the prop shop and see if they can spin me a shaft the full length, and then I'll reuse the split coupling here, right there, and then try and get this thing back in.
So, a couple hours of scrubbing with a respirator and hose. And this is I think this is going to be the final result. I'm not really interested in going any further. It's basically clean. And then there are some areas that will never see the light of day. I can't get my hand down there. I can't do anything. So it was all I could do just to get back behind that net on the front there.
All right, so this is this transducer with an awful installation that I was telling you about. So I need to get this thing out. And the way it is, I don't know, it seems like it hits this board before you can actually pull the plug. So based on the length of the plug that I saw that came with the boat, I've never had this transducer out of here. It's a paddle wheel that doesn't tell the speed through the water. And it's also depth and temperature. And the depth was on the fritz when we were driving the boat up here to haul out. So just see if I can unscrew this collar and pull this center plug with the wire on. It's on a fairing block also. So I'm gonna have to I got the same transducer to put back in here, but I think I need to move it forward. And I don't know how that's gonna work out with the keel as far as the location. So once I get this thing out here, I'll be able to see. It's like they just freaking 5200'd the whole thing in. I need a pair of channel locks. Good grief, I can't get this thing. This whole thing is just an impossible installation, man. Hey, look at that. You actually can get it out.
So we could install the same one, a new one there?
Yeah. I'm going to look at it. If I don't have to, this thing don't leak. Yeah, I'm going to pull out my new paddle wheel, and I still have to take the bronze, but I can leave the fairing board or block or whatever it is in place. I did not think that this thing was able to come out. It would be a trick to do it in the water under pressure. Dude, this is a lot better than I thought. I need a pipe wrench. Dude, this will be so good if it's gonna work. Dude, that's good luck. That is good luck.
You're bad.
This is so glued up in here. I don't know how I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna have to go down below and look. All right, so plan B on the transducer, getting that adhesive pulled loose. I couldn't get it out. I came up with something here. This seems like it's gonna work, and I'm gonna use this to pull it out, and I'll bridge it on the fairing block down below, right across here, and just use this to draw it down. So I should be able to tighten this up. I think it'll work. I think it'll make more sense once I get it put into place and start working on it. So a couple of blocks of wood and small thread rod, some nuts. I had to carve this wing nut in here so I could jam this top nut on top of it to lock it in place to keep this one from turning while I turn the bottom nut, which tightens it, and it'll extract that through-hole fitting, pull it downwards through the bottom of that transducer fairing block. So let's do it. It's coming. I have to take a breath.
Do you want me to do some?
You sure? Really?
Here. No, I don't think so.
Why
I don't
not?
think, because
Take it.
It looks like it's really hard.
It's not easy.
Which goes where?
So the longer wrench tightens the nut.
This one?
Yeah, and the other one holds it steady.
I'm going this way.
Yes, you're going that way.
Okay, and then this one goes like that?
On the bottom nut. Yeah, hold it right there. You could actually use the box end, yeah.
And then push here?
Yeah, watch your knuckles. Yeah. pulling at such a hard angle because of the blocking I got.
It's your turn.
Okay, what I'm going to do is loosen this up and see if I can fit a 2x6 in there on this side and maybe try and straighten the pull because it's getting harder. Hold this. Bop myself in the face with that thing. I can't really keep pulling because it's such close tolerances. I couldn't find a washer that was the exact OD of the through hole transducer. I'll just have to fiddle around some more with this thing. I might be able to muscle it out. I've got pry bars, but I don't want to pry against that fairing block.